kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for
wasting no time taking a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return to the defense, comes out on top with a pick.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Thompson to throw. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Grant behind the line. It's Moore. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Surging forward on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. He'll do it himself. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. He'll keep it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's McKee. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ferguson. Oh, headed to the end zone. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Thompson wants to throw. Got the quick pass. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. That's caught. It's Moore. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback keeps it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's loose down the middle. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rivers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Give to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They booted away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Now the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab right down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll leave it with him. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got it inside the 15. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Thompson to throw. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Makes his man miss.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Big loss on the last play. Threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just inside the 35. 1st and 10 from the 34. Thompson wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it.
There he goes. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Might as well give it to him again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Thompson to throw. It's complete on the right side. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking for space. It's Montgomery. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the catch. It's McKee. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It is perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. With the catch, it's Richmond.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Oh, he's got some space. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Gets it to the back on the throw. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Thompson wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. Power football with the run. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run the option. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's McKee. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They're going to stay aggressive here. 5 wide on 2nd and 1.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Finds his man. It's McKee. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you
fires one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to fire on second down. He caught it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. Barrels ahead. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Edwards. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Finds a man on the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Dickerson. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's McKee. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now how do we get this stopped? Now the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. They go 83 yards on the drive. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.